made it through.
Barely,
But I made it. Yeah. Made it through.
barely, but I made it.
Surviving through the trap wasn't ever meant to be easy. Every night out there felt like war, felt heavy, felt sleazy. With danger, hiding behind every corner, every shadow. Surviving through the trap made me sharper than the arrow. Aimed at everything, trying to keep a broken man down. Surviving through the trap, I wear the war-torn crown. Not for making it out alive when the eyes said otherwise. Surviving through the trap, I thrive where they thought I'd compromise and drown beneath the weight of every setup, every close call. Surviving through the trap, standing taller than the war, taller than the danger ever was, taller than the doubt they carried. Surviving through the trap, because I refuse to be buried under everything they threw at me, refuse to let it win. Surviving through the trap became the war I'm always in. Surviving through the trap, made it out. Every scar reminds me what it's about. Surviving through the trap, still here. Made it through, conquered every fear. Every day was a different battle, a different kind of danger. Surviving through the trap, the rattle of a war that made me a stranger. The fear of self defined me by the outcome, not the struggle. Surviving through the trap, the hustle never stopped, the hustle never rested. Even when the fear was heaviest and realest. Surviving through the trap, I bare my teeth against the coldest threats that came my way. Same name, but a different man completely. Surviving through the trap, learn how to turn survival sweetly into power, into empire, into everything they doubted. Surviving through the trap, it's the hour I always shouted about. When the war looked hopeless, when the eyes said I was finished. Surviving through the trap, I made it through undiminished. Now I help the young ones survive and show them there's a way out. Surviving through the trap, still striving, still without a doubt that the block don't have to win, that the war can still be broken. Surviving through the trap, that's the truth I keep unspoken. Surviving through the trap, made it out. Every scar reminds me what it's about.
Surviving through the trap, still here.
Made it through, conquered every fear. Made it out.
Made it through, still breathing. Breathing.
Still breathing. Some things stay buried. Yeah. Some things stay buried. Bury secrets deeper than any single grave this block has ever dug. Every single truth I carry gets held tighter than a hug. I never learned to give without expecting something back in return. Bury secrets. Every single lesson that I learn about the weight of what I carry gets heavier as the years pass. Every secret. Every single soul, every single class of truth that I bury still lives somewhere inside my conscience. Bury secret. Every single moment, every single nonsense answer I give when somebody asks me questions I can't answer honestly. Bury secrets. Every single soul, every single completely different version of the truth exists beneath the surface I present. Bury secrets. Every single sentiment that I bury still shapes how I move through this exact life. Bury secrets. Every single strife that I've kept hidden still weighs on me during the quietest moments. Bury secrets. That's my truth, that's my component. Bury secrets. Stay below. Bury secrets. Nobody knows. Bury secrets. Locked inside. Bury secrets. Nothing to hide. Every single secret that I carry protects somebody or something important. Bury secrets. Every single moment, every single fortnight that passes still carries the weight of what I never share with anybody. Bury secrets. Every single soul, every single body of truth that I've hidden still shapes the way I move through every conversation. Bury secrets. Every single foundation of trust that I built with people stops short of the deepest truths. Bury secrets. Every single youth that I spent burying things still echoes in how I live my life today. Bury secrets. Every single way I've learned to hold back the deepest parts of myself from everyone. Bury secrets. Every single soul, every single one of my relationships stops at a certain depth, never goes deeper. Bury secrets. That's my truth, that's my keeper. Bury secrets. stay below. Very secret, nobody knows. Very secret, locked inside. Very secret, nothing to hide. Every single secret I bury still shapes the man that people see today. Very secrets, every single way. I've learned to protect myself from full exposure for vulnerability. That's the cost of surviving in a world that demanded my ability to hide the parts of myself that could be used against me eventually. Very secrets, that's the truth, stated really. Very secrets, never fully regrets the choice to keep certain truths locked away from everyone completely. Very secrets, that's my truth, stated discreetly. Every single secret still protects something or someone that matters. Very secrets, that's the truth, never shatters the image that I built despite everything I carry underneath. Very secrets, that's the truth beneath the surface that everyone sees when they look at who I become. Very secrets, that's my truth, that's the sum of every single choice I made to protect what needs protecting. Very secrets, that's the truth I'm reflecting. Still buried, still protecting, still protecting, still buried, still protecting. Control over chaos. Trigger discipline. Every single moment requires patience over reaction. Every single soldier that's mastered this exact interaction between calm and readiness understands the value of control. Trigger discipline. Every single role that patience plays in surviving situations that could turn violent. Trigger discipline. Every single silent moment before a decision gets made determines the whole outcome. Trigger discipline. Every single sum of years spent learning restraint over impulse defines a true soldier. Trigger discipline. Every single day gets colder as I learn more about the value of thinking before acting. Trigger discipline. Every single situation requiring split-second judgment gets handled with more wisdom than instinct alone. Trigger discipline. That's the only zone worth operating from when the stakes are this high, this dangerous. Trigger discipline. Every single soul, that's the promise I made to myself after learning the cost of acting too quickly. Trigger discipline. That's my code. Held completely. Trigger discipline. Calm and steady. Trigger discipline. Always ready. Trigger discipline. Think before. Trigger discipline. That's the law. Every single close call taught me something about the value of restraint. Trigger discipline. Every single pain, stroke of experience added wisdom to my instincts over time. Trigger discipline. Every single climb toward mastery of this exact skill required years of practice. Trigger discipline. Every single practice of holding back when everything demanded immediate action. Trigger discipline. Every single satisfaction comes from knowing that patience prevented unnecessary violence. Trigger discipline. Every single silence before a decision gets made proves the value of this discipline. Trigger discipline. That's my whole condition. Now understanding that control matters more than raw instinct. Trigger discipline. Calm and steady. Trigger discipline. Always ready. Trigger discipline. Think before. Trigger discipline. That's the law. Every single soldier that survived learned to master this exact discipline. Trigger discipline. That's my whole condition. Now, understanding that patience saves more lives than pure aggression. That's the lesson learned through every single confrontation. Control over chaos, patience over pure impulse and instinct. Trigger discipline. That's the wisdom. That's the distinct. Trigger discipline. Every single decision weighed carefully before I ever act on pure instinct alone. Trigger discipline. That's fully grown wisdom that came from years of learning the value of restraint. Trigger discipline. That's my whole complaint against the young soldiers who act before they think completely. Trigger discipline. That's my truth held discreetly, teaching the next generation the value of patience over impulse. Trigger discipline. That's the only true result worth achieving in the world that demands split-second decisions. Trigger discipline. That's my whole vision of what it means to survive with wisdom instead of just instinct. Trigger discipline. That's the code. That's distinct. Still disciplined. Still in control. Yeah. Listen to the elders. OG wisdom. Every single word the elders speak carries weight earned through survival. Every single lesson passed down proves more valuable than any actual rival could ever teach through simple confrontation or empty posturing. OG wisdom, every single soul. Every single, that's the maturing process that every soldier goes through when they finally start listening. OG wisdom, that's the christening of respect that comes from understanding the value of actual experience. OG wisdom, every single kind of inheritance that gets passed down through every generation shapes how we navigate this life. OG wisdom, every single kind of strife that the elders survived taught them lessons that only actual experience provides. OG wisdom, every single soul, every single, that's what guides every young soldier smart enough to listen instead of assuming they know better. OG wisdom, that's the truth regardless of the weather. This exact life goes at every generation. The wisdom stays consistent. OG wisdom, that's the truth. That's persistent. OG wisdom. Listen close. Listen close. OG wisdom. That's the most. That's the most. OG wisdom. Learn it well. OG wisdom. Stories to tell. Every single elder that shared this exact wisdom earned the right to teach it. OG wisdom. Every single soul, every single, that's how we reach it. Understanding that comes only through years of actual lived experience. OG wisdom. Every single kind of inheritance that gets passed down proves more valuable than anything taught in any classroom. OG wisdom. Every single kind of room for growth that this exact wisdom provides shapes every young soldier's future. OG wisdom. That's the only true culture worth preserving when everything else this world offers feels temporary. OG wisdom. Listen close. Listen close. OG wisdom. That's the most. That's the most. OG wisdom. Learn it well. OG wisdom. Stories to tell. Every single lesson that the elders teach came from actual survival, actual struggle. OG wisdom. That's the truth. The hustle. Every soldier eventually learns to respect once they understand its true value. That's the only way this exact family survived across generations. That's remarkable about a culture that values experience over impulse, wisdom over ego. OG wisdom. That's the truth. That's the credo. OG wisdom. Now I'm the system, passing down the same exact lessons that the elders once taught me. OG wisdom. That's my legacy. Understanding that my role now is teaching the ones still learning. OG wisdom. That's the fire that's still burning through every generation that respects the value of actual experience. OG wisdom. That's the truth. That's my inheritance. Passed down to me and now passed forward to whoever's willing to listen. OG wisdom. That's the truth. That's the christening of every young soldier smart enough to respect what came before them. OG wisdom. Forever, forever. That's the anthem. Still learning. Still teaching. One more time around the block. One more time around the block. The last ride, every single street we're cruising through holds a memory. Every single mile we travel together writes the final entry of a chapter that's been building since we were young and just starting out. The last ride, every single thing, this exact route represents about the years we spent together on these same exact streets. The last ride, every single one of the feats we've accomplished together gets remembered as we take this final cruise. The last ride, every single thing that I would never choose to forget about the years we spent riding through this exact city. The last ride, every single moment feels like a pity that it has to end, but every single good thing eventually does. The last ride, that's the truth. That's because Everything has a season. Everything eventually comes to its natural close. The last ride. That's my truth. That's how it goes. The last ride. One more time. The last ride. Hear the rhyme. The last ride. Cruise on through. The last ride. Me and you. Every single memory of these streets rides along with us this final time. The last ride. Every single rhyme that I've ever written about the city comes alive in this final cruise. The last ride. Every single thing I choose to remember about these years gets honored in this exact final ride. The last ride. Every single ounce of pride that I feel about everything we built together shows itself right now. The last ride. Every single vow we made to always remember where we came from gets honored today. The last ride. One more time. The last ride. Hear the rhyme. The last ride. Cruise on through. The last ride. Me and you. Every single street still holds the memory of everything we've been through together. The last ride. Every single kind of weather. We survived on these exact roads. Still echoes in this final journey. That's the truth about endings. That's the story. Every single chapter eventually needs to close to make room for what's next. The last ride. That's the truth. That's the text. The last ride. The last ride. Nothing left to hide. Every single memory of these streets rides with me forever now. The last ride. That's my truth. That's my vow. To always carry these memories forward no matter where life takes me. The last ride. That's my truth. Finally sets me free to move forward while still honoring everything that came before. The last ride. Forever. That's the open door to whatever comes next while never forgetting where I started from. The last ride. Forever. That's my song. One last cruise, forever. Remember. Wisdom from the corner. Yeah. Street prophets. Street prophets. Every single elder who's seen it all still speaks truth quietly. Every single lesson that they share comes from experience, comes cheaply. Price compared to what it actually cost them to learn these exact truths. Street prophets. Every single one of the youths who listen closely learn more from these corners than any classroom could offer. Street prophets. Every single kind of prophet of wisdom that gets shared here carries weight that textbooks never could provide. Street prophets. Every single soul that's living truly aware of this exact wisdom respects the elders who've earned this knowledge. Street prophets. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the college education that this block provides through years of lived experience. Street prophets. That's my truth. That's my truth. That's the deference that every young soldier should show to those who survive what we're facing. Street prophets. That's the wisdom I'm embracing. Street prophets. Speak the truth. Street prophets. Guide the youth. Street prophets. Wisdom shared. Street prophets. Souls that care. Every single elder on this block carries wisdom that money never could buy. Street prophets. Every single reason why this community respects the ones who survived long enough to teach us. Street prophets. Every single kind of preachers that happen on this corner carry more truth than any pulpit ever could. Street prophets. Every single soul, every single truly grateful for this wisdom, passes it forward to the next generation coming up. Street prophets. Speak the truth. Street prophets. Guide the youth. Street prophets. Wisdom shared. Street prophets. Souls that care. Every single prophet on this block earned their wisdom through lived experience. Street prophets. Every single truly valuable lesson that gets shared here comes from surviving what many didn't. That's the truth about this wisdom. That's what's admitted. Only through years of survival, years of watching, years of learning. Street prophets. That's the truth. That's the burning desire to pass this wisdom forward before it's lost forever. Street prophets. Never once did I doubt this wisdom that these elders share with me through years of quiet guidance. Street prophets. That's my truth. That's my from people who survive what I'm still facing today. Street prophet. That's my truth. That's what I say to every young soldier who thinks wisdom only comes from formal education. Street prophet. Forever. That's my foundation. Still listening. Still learning. Yeah. Watching from the shadows. The silent enemy never renounces themselves before they strike completely. Every single soul that underestimates a quiet threat learns discreetly that the loudest enemies are rarely the most dangerous ones out here. The silent enemy. Every single kind of fear that comes from not knowing exactly who's plotting against me quietly. The silent enemy. Every single soul, every single truly aware of this exact danger stays vigilant against threats that don't announce themselves. The silent enemy. Every single kind of wealth, a caution that I built comes from understanding that danger hides in silence. The silent enemy. Every single kind of defiance against complacency keeps me sharp against threats I can't immediately see. The silent enemy. That's the truth, that's what's still with me. Every single day that I move through this world with careful awareness. The silent enemy. That's my truth. That's my wariness. The silent enemy. Watch and wait. The silent enemy. Seal the fate. The silent enemy. Hidden close. The silent enemy. Danger's dose. Every single soul who's ever been blindsided by a silent enemy learns this lesson. The silent enemy. Every single blessing in disguise that this exact awareness has given me through years of vigilance. The silent enemy. Every single kind of intelligence that I've developed comes from understanding that quiet threats deserve respect. The silent enemy. Every single kind of effect that paranoia has on my daily life gets balanced against actual necessity. The silent enemy. Every single soul, every single truly aware of this danger stays one step ahead through careful observation. The silent enemy. Watch and wait. The silent enemy. Seal the fate. The silent enemy. Hidden close. The silent enemy. Danger's dose. Every single soul who's ever underestimated a quiet threat pays for it eventually. The silent enemy. Every single truly dangerous truth about hidden threats is that they rarely announce themselves first. That's the lesson learned by everyone who's ever faced the worst kind of betrayal that comes from enemies who never show their hand early. The silent enemy. That's the truth, stated clearly. The silent enemy, never a mystery to anyone who's learned to read the signs beneath the calm surface. The silent enemy. That's my truth, that's my purpose. In staying vigilant against threats that don't announce themselves loudly. The silent enemy. That's the truth, stated proudly by anyone who's learned that danger doesn't always come with the warning. The silent enemy. Forever, that's the morning. Reminder that vigilance protects better than any loud declaration. The silent enemy. Forever, that's my foundation. Still watching, still ready. Yeah. What we wear means everything. Loyalty in colors. Every single shade I wear represents years of proven commitment. Every single soul that understands this exact tradition knows the equipment required to earn the right to wear these exact colors with genuine pride. Loyalty in colors. Every single guide that governs how these exact shades get represented traces back to loyalty first. Loyalty in colors. Every single soul, that's the thirst for respect that comes from proving yourself worthy of representing this tradition. Loyalty in colors. Every single condition that must be met before earning the right to wear these exact colors proudly. Loyalty in colors. Every single soul, stated loudly. That's the currency of respect that these exact colors have always represented. Loyalty in colors. Every single represented. When somebody wears these exact shades with the full weight of understanding behind it. Loyalty in colors, that's the truth. I still admire it for requiring genuine commitment instead of simply choosing fashion casually. Loyalty in colors, that's my truth. Stated plainly.
Loyalty in colors, earned it right.
Look.
Loyalty in colors, day and night. Loyalty in colors, wear with pride.
Yeah.
Loyalty in colors, never hide.
Every single soul that's earned the right to wear these colors understands the weight.
Loyalty in colors.
Every single fate connected to these exact shades requires genuine commitment, not casual choice.
Loyalty in colors.
Every single voice that's ever spoken about these colors traces back to years of proven loyalty.
Loyalty in colors.
Every single soul, that's the royalty of respect that comes from earning the right to represent this exact tradition.
Loyalty in colors.
That's my whole condition. Now understanding that these exact colors mean nothing without genuine loyalty behind them.
Loyalty in colors, earned it right. Loyalty in colors, day and night. Loyalty in colors, wear with pride.
Yeah.
Loyalty in colors, never hide.
Every single soul that wears these colors carries the weight of everyone who came before.
Loyalty in colors.
That's the truth, that's the core of what these exact shades have always represented for this entire community. That's the responsibility that comes with representing this exact tradition.
That's the unity.
Every single soul who wears these colors genuinely understands and honors.
Loyalty in colors.
That's the truth that never falters. Loyalty in colors, never like others who wear these exact shades without understanding the true weight behind them. Loyalty in colors, that's my legacy, earning the right to represent this exact tradition through genuine commitment.
Loyalty in colors.
That's my whole equipment for carrying forward everything these exact shades have always represented.
Loyalty in colors.
Forever, that's what's represented. Every single time I wear these colors with the full understanding of their weight.
Loyalty in colors.
That's the truth, that's my faith. Still loyal, still proud. Still forever. Yeah. Blood oath. Every single promise sealed with something more than words. Every single soul that made this vow with me understood what occurred when you bind yourself to brothers through something deeper than simple friendship. Blood oath. Every single kind of kinship that we built together stands on this exact sacred foundation. Blood oath. Every single situation that's tested this bond only proved how strong the oath we made really was. Blood oath. Every single reason, every single because we chose to bind ourselves this deeply to people we call family. Blood oath. Every single soul, every single completely committed to this bond understands the weight of what we promised. Blood oath. Every single time that this bond got tested and honest, answers came from everyone who swore this exact same promise. Blood oath. That's the truth, that's the truth, that's the truth, that's the promise. Blood oath.
Sealed for life.
Blood oath.
Through the strife.
Blood oath.
Sacred bond.
Blood oath.
We respond.
Every single soul who swore this oath still honors it years later. Blood oath. Every single greater test that this bond is faced only strengthen what we swore together. Blood oath. Regardless of the weather this life is thrown at us, the oath we made still holds completely. Blood oath. Every single soul that's living discreetly by this promise understands the weight of what sacred means. Blood oath. Every single one of the scenes we survived together only deepen the bond we swore that day. Blood oath. That's the truth, that's what I say to anyone who questions the strength of a bond built on something sacred. Blood oath.
Sealed for life.
Blood oath.
Through the strife.
Blood oath.
Sacred bond.
Blood oath.
We respond.
Every single soul who swore this oath knew exactly what they were promising. Blood oath. Every single thing that we've sacrificed for each other proves the way to what we swore. That's the truth about this bond, that's what it's for. Protecting each other through anything this life could ever throw at us. Blood oath, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the trust. Blood oath. Never once did I loathe the commitment that I made to the people I call my brothers. Blood oath. Unlike any other's bond that this world could ever offer, sealed with something sacred. Blood oath. That's the truth, forever stated. Every single soul who swore this oath still stands beside me completely. Blood oath. That's my truth, stated discreetly, sealed in something deeper than blood relation ever could provide. Blood oath, forever. That's my pride, still sealed. Still sacred. Still sacred. My hands, my law. Iron fist justice. Every single wrong gets righted with my own two hands. Every single soul that broke the rules of this exact land faces consequences that the courthouse never bothers to deliver. Iron fist justice. Every single river of wrongdoing gets dammed up by my own personal intervention. Iron fist justice. Every single invention of the system that failed us gets replaced by this exact philosophy. Iron fist justice. Every single soul, every single philosophy that governs how I handle every single situation on these streets. Iron fist justice. Every single one of the feats required to protect this community comes from strength, not from waiting. Iron fist justice. Every single debating whether the system will help us ends the same way every single time. Iron fist justice. Every single crime that goes unpunished by the system gets punished by my own hand. Iron fist justice. That's the only law of this land. Iron fist justice. No delay. Iron fist justice. My own way. Iron fist justice. Hands don't lie. Iron fist justice. Watch me try. Every single soul that thought they'd escape consequence learns different quickly. Iron fist justice. Every single sickly twisted system that failed to protect us gets replaced by my own hands. Iron fist justice. Every single stands firm on the principle that justice delayed is justice denied completely. Iron fist justice. Every single soul, every single discreetly watching this community understands why I've taken this responsibility. Iron fist justice. Every single ability I have to protect what matters comes from years of learning this exact lesson. Iron fist justice. Every single blessing in disguise that this responsibility has given me over the years. Iron fist justice. Every single tears that this community has shed get answered with my own personal action. Iron fist justice. No delay. Iron fist justice. My own way. Iron fist justice. Hands don't lie. Iron fist justice. Watch me try. Every single soul that the system failed still deserves protection somehow. Iron fist justice. Every single vow I made to protect this community stands stronger than any single law. That's the truth about justice. When the system's got a flaw that leaves people vulnerable to danger without any protection. Iron fist justice. That's my own direction. Iron fist justice. Never once discussed this with anyone who thought the system would ever protect us properly. Iron fist justice. That's my philosophy. Every single soul in this community trusts my hands more than any court. Iron fist justice. That's my whole support system that I built through years of protecting what matters most. Iron fist justice. Forever. That's my post that I hold down every single day for the sake of this community. Iron fist justice. That's my legacy. That's my unity with everyone who's ever needed protection that the system failed to give. Iron fist justice. That's how I live. Still protecting. Still enforcing. Nah, nothing shakes us. Yeah, nah, set solid. Every single soul that's part of this exact family stands unshakable. Every single test that's tried to break us prove we're remarkable in our ability to withstand pressure that will crumble any lesser family. Set solid. Every single soul, that's the currency of strength that comes from years of proven loyalty under actual press. Set solid. Every single kind of treasure we built together stands as proof of what unity actually accomplishes. Set solid. Every single soul, every single, that's what polishes our reputation more than anything else. Staying solid despite the danger. Set solid. Every single friend, every single stranger who's tested our unity, learn quickly that this exact bond doesn't break. Set solid. Every single choice, every single stake we placed on this exact unity is always paid off in the end. Set solid. That's the truth. That's my best friend and my whole family combined into one unshakable exact foundation. Set solid. That's my truth, my whole foundation. Set solid. Never break. Set solid. No mistakes. Set solid. Stand as one. Set solid till it's done. Every single soul that's trying to divide us learn the strength of our exact unity. Set solid. Every single kind of community we build stands stronger than any single attempt to break us apart. Set solid. Every single kind of heart that beats within this exact family proves the strength of our exact bond. Set solid. Every single soul, every single fine memory we share, only strength is the unity that defines this exact family. Set solid. Every single soul, every single act of royalty, of respect that comes from proven loyalty through actual sustained pressure. Set solid. Never break. Set solid. No mistake. Set solid. Stand as one. Set solid till it's done. Every single test that's come against this exact family only proved our strength. Set solid. That's the truth. That's the length we'll go to protect this exact unity that we built through years of struggle. That's the only true measure of strength. That's the only true hustle worth mastering when everything depends on standing together completely. Set solid. That's the truth. Truth held discreetly. Set solid. Never a liar to myself about the strength of this exact unity is all provided. Set solid. That's the truth. That's guided every single decision I've made about loyalty, about family, about home. Set solid. That's the truth. That's my own understanding that strength comes from standing together, never apart. Set solid. That's the truth. That's my heart and soul combined into this exact family. Nothing could ever break. Set solid. That's my truth, my stake, and something bigger than my own single individual existence. Set solid. That's my truth. That's my persistence. Still solid. Still standing.
Some debts follow you forever.
Blood debt.
Some debts follow you forever.
Blood debt. Every single obligation that gets sealed in this exact currency. Every single soul that owes this debt understands the urgency of settling accounts before the debt collector comes calling eventually. Blood debt. Every single soul that's living truly aware of what's owed still carries the weight of this exact obligation. Blood debt. Every single foundation of respect on these streets depends on settling what's owed completely. Blood debt. Every single soul, every single discreetly aware of the consequences of ignoring this debt learns quickly. Blood debt. That's the truth stated thickly for anyone who thinks that time erases what's owed in this exact currency. Blood debt. That's my truth. That's the urgency that guides every single decision when it comes to settling old accounts. Blood debt. That's the way. That's the way. That's what still counts. Blood debt.
Still owe.
Blood debt.
Down this road.
Blood debt.
Gets collected.
Blood debt.
Unprotected.
Every single soul that thinks they've escaped this debt learns differently eventually. Blood debt. Every single soul, every single truly aware of what's owed still gets tracked down regardless of how far they run. Blood debt. Every single one of these obligations gets settled eventually one way or another. Blood debt. Every single brother who's owed this debt understands the patience required to see it through. Blood debt. Every single thing that's due gets collected eventually regardless of how
unprotected.
Every single soul who's ever tried to escape this debt learns it follows them regardless.
Blood debt, blood debt, blood debt.
Every single, truly. Serious obligation in this exact economy never simply disappears with time. That's the truth about this currency. That's the rhyme. Every single soldier learns eventually about the weight of what's owed. Blood debt, that's the truth.
Down this road,
Blood debt. Never once forget the weight of every obligation that exists within this exact system. Blood debt, that's my truth. That's my wisdom. Every single debt still gets collected regardless of how much time has passed. Blood debt, forever, that's built to last. I still honor every single obligation that this exact currency demands.
blood debt.
Forever, built by my own hands.
Still old, still old, still collected.
That's just how it is. Gang related. Every single headline that mentions this exact block completely. Every single story that gets told about where I'm from, discreetly, gets filtered through this exact label before anybody hears the real truth.
Gang related.
Every single soul, every single youth that grows up here gets labeled before they even understand the world.
Gang related.
Every single flag that's ever unfurled on this exact block gets used to explain away the actual struggle.
Gang related.
Every single soul,
Every single hustle.
that built something out of nothing gets reduced to this exact two words.
Gang related.
That's what's heard whenever somebody outside this exact block tries to explain what happened here.
Gang related.
Every single soul, crystal clear, understands that this exact label never captures the whole entire story.
Gang related.
That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the glory. And the pain both reduced to a label that never tells the whole picture.
Gang related.
That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the fixture of every single story that gets told about where I actually come from.
Gang related. That's the label. Gang related. Not the fable. Gang related. More than that. Gang related. More than a stat.
Every single soul that's labeled this exact way carries a story deeper than the label.
Gang related.
Every single kind of table turn when somebody actually takes the time to understand the real circumstances.
Gang related.
Every single kind of chances that got closed off before this exact label ever even applied to me.
Gang related.
Every single soul, that's the currency of judgment that gets applied before anybody understands the actual context.
Gang related.
Every single kind of complex situation that led to this exact label never gets fully explained.
Gang related. That's the label. Gang related. Not the fable. Gang related. More than that. Gang related. More than a stat.
Every single soul that's been reduced to this exact label deserves more understanding.
Gang related.
That's the truth. That's the demanding nature of a world that judges before it ever bothers to understand. That's the weight of a label that never captures the whole exact man. More than a statistic,
More than a headline.
more than a single word.
Gang related.
That's the truth. Rarely heard. Gang related, never fabricated is the actual struggle behind this exact label that follows me everywhere.
Gang related.
That's the layer of complexity that this exact word never fully manages to capture.
Gang related.
That's my whole rapture and pain combined into a story that's bigger than any single label.
Gang related.
That's the truth, not fable. Every single soul deserves to be understood beyond this exact word.
Gang related.
That's the truth, finally heard. More than a label, still human. Yeah. Every block's contested. Turf wars, every single corner out here gets fought over eventually. Every single soul that's claimed territory understands completely the cost of holding ground against rivals who want it just as bad. Turf wars, every single memory, every single sad story of soldiers lost defending lines drawn in concrete and blood. Turf wars, every single flood of conflict that's defined this exact block since before I was even born. Turf wars, every single morning I've torn myself from sleep to defend what generations before me claimed. Turf wars, every single soul, every single, that's the flame that burns in every soldier who understands the weight of this exact struggle. Turf wars, that's the only true hustle worth fighting for when your entire identity connects to this exact block. Turf wars, every single tick of the clock brings another challenge to the lines that we've drawn and defended. Turf wars, that's the truth, that's unprevented. Turf wars,
Hold the line.
turf wars,
One more time.
turf wars,
Defend the block.
turf wars.
Never stop.
Every single soldier that's fought for this exact territory understood the risk. Turf wars, every single disc of conflict that's defined this exact block still shapes every decision made. Turf wars, every single debt that's paid in blood and sacrifice still matters, still gets remembered forever. Turf wars, regardless of the weather, this exact block is whether we're still standing here completely. Turf wars, every single soul that's living discreetly by this exact struggle understands the value of what we're protecting. Turf wars,
Hold the line.
turf wars,
One more time.
turf wars,
Defend the block.
turf wars.
Never stop.
Every single inch of this territory has a story of struggle behind it. Turf wars, that's the truth. I still remind it to myself every time I walk through this exact block that raised me. That's the weight of every single conflict that shaped and made me into the soldier standing here today, hardened by this exact struggle. Turf war, that's the truth, that's the hustle. Turf wars, never ignore the danger that this exact territory still presents daily. Turf wars, that's my legacy, built from years of defending this exact block completely. Turf wars, that's my truth, stated plainly. Every single soldier who fought here understands the weight of this exact struggle. Turf war, that's the only true hustle worth mastering when your entire identity depends on this exact block. Turf wars, that's the truth, that's the clock ticking toward the next confrontation that this exact struggle demands. Turf wars, that's my truth, that's my stand.
Still holding. Still fight. 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 Fight.
Started before I was born. Beef never ends. Every single generation inherits conflict started before them. Every single soul that's caught in this exact cycle understands the problem of a beef that's outlived the original reasons that started it completely. Beef never ends. Every single soul that's living discreetly within this exact conflict carries weight that predates their own existence. Beef never ends. Every single soul, every single, that's the persistence of anger and history that refuses to fade despite the passing years. Beef never ends. Every single tear shed over this exact conflict still gets remembered, still gets honored. Beef never ends. Every single soul never abandoned the cause that started before any of us were even born into this world. Beef never ends. That's the truth that's unfurled through every single generation that inherits this exact struggle. Beef never ends. That's the only true hustle nobody asked for, but everybody's forced to carry forward regardless. Beef never ends. That's the truth, that's the harness we're all bound by, whether we chose this exact conflict or not. Beef never ends. That's the truth. Beef never ends. Since my youth, beef never ends. Passed on down. Beef never ends. Yeah. Wear the crown. Every single soul that's tried to end this exact conflict found it harder than expected. Beef never ends. Every single kind of respected attempt at peace still gets undermined by history that refuses to fade. Beef never ends. Every single debt that's paid in this exact conflict only seems to generate more debt owed in return.
Beef never ends.
Every single lesson I've had to learn about this exact struggle taught me that some conflicts outlive reason itself.
Beef never ends.
Every single truth about myself gets shaped by a conflict I never chose, but still carry forward regardless.
Beef never ends.
That's the truth.
Beef never ends since my youth.
Beef never ends.
Passed on down. Beef never ends.
Uh-huh.
Wear the crown.
Wear the crown. Yeah, maybe beef never ends, because ending it requires more than either side's willing to give.
Beef never ends.
Maybe that's how we live, generation after generation, inheriting wars we didn't start ourselves. That's the tragedy of this exact conflict. That's the truth about myself and everyone who's ever been born into a struggle this old, this deep.
Beef never ends.
That's the promise nobody keeps. Beef never ends. Still my only friends are the ones who understand this exact conflict without needing explanation.
Beef never ends.
That's my whole foundation of understanding that some struggles outlive any single lifetime.
Beef never ends.
That's the truth, that's the rhyme scheme of every generation that's ever inherited this exact struggle.
Beef never ends.
That's the only true hustle I've ever known since before I understood what any of it meant.
Beef never ends.
That's the truth, that's the sentiment. Every soldier on both sides carries forward whether they want to or not.
Beef never ends.
That's the truth. That's my life. Still going.
Beef never